first graders. Welcome back to Social Studies. This is Mrs. Miller here with Lesson 11 on class symbols. Can you believe it? This is our very last lesson of this unit. And boy, is it an exciting one. So we've learned about some United States symbols. This is one of the symbols that we learned about. Do you remember what this symbol is? Call it out if you remember. 3, 2, 1. That's right, this is the bald eagle. The bald eagle is a symbol of the United States. Well, did you know that schools can also have an animal or a figure that represents the school? It's true, they can. At Harley Avenue, the Harley Knight is our school mascot. Have you seen the Harley Knight before? Thumbs up if you have. The American flag is a symbol of the United States of America. And schools and classrooms can also have their own flag. Let's read this book called Our Class Flag to learn about how a classroom designed their very own flag. Our Class Flag, written by Kara Waite, illustrated by Jeff Ebler. It's Flag Day! Our school is having a party. Each class will make a flag for the party. Our flag will be a symbol of our class. What will it look like? We add blue and green to our flag. The colors are symbols of our blue and green classroom. Think about your classroom. What colors are in your classroom? If you're learning from home, what colors are in the room where you work when you're in class? We add a 6 to our flag. It is a symbol for our room number. I wonder what other number could be used. Maybe a number that represents how many kids are in the class. That could be another number that could be used when you're designing a flag for your class. We add a soccer ball to our flag. It is a symbol of our favorite sport. We add a monkey to our flag. It is a symbol of our trip to the zoo. Can you think of an animal that represents your class? Maybe Rashid the lion? We add music notes to our flag. They are symbols of our favorite period in class. Does your class have a favorite period? Maybe a favorite subject? Or maybe a favorite special? Do you like gym? Do you like art? What is your class like? We add snowflakes to our flag. They are symbols of our favorite season. Does your class have a favorite season too? We add our initials to our flag. They are symbols of all of us. The school will see our flag and everyone will know it's ours. So we learned that our country has a national anthem. That means a song that represents our whole country. Do you remember what it's called? If you remember, call it out in 3, 2, 1. That's right, it's called the Star-Spangled Banner. If you would like to hear the Star-Spangled Banner, please click on the blue button up in the top right-hand corner of this screen so that you can listen to the Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. Don't forget to pause the video here when you go off and click the blue button. And then once you're done watching, you can come back for some more learning. I hope you enjoyed listening to the national anthem. Welcome back, everyone. Isn't that such a beautiful song? Whenever I hear that song, I tend to get teary-eyed. It's just so beautiful. Well, did you know that schools and classrooms can also have their own song? Do you know what our song is at Harley Avenue? If you know it, call it out in 3, 2, 1. That's right. Our school song is called Harley Spirit. Do you know the song? Will you sing it with me? Here is Mrs. Long singing our school song with some of our Harley Knights. But let's see if we remember the words and the movements. Here we go. I've got that Harley spirit here in my heart, here in my heart, here in my heart. I've got that Harley spirit here in my heart, here in my heart to stay. I've got that Harley spirit here in my hands, here in my hands, here in my hands. I've got that Harley spirit here in my hands, here in my hands to stay. I've got that Harley spirit here in my heart, here in my heart, here in my heart. I've got that Harley spirit here in my heart, here in my heart to stay. I just love that song, and whenever I think of that song, I think of my friends at Harley Avenue. Now, for the rest of our lesson today, I have something really special in store for you. You are going to get to design a symbol to represent your class. There are 3 different options that you can choose from. You only need to choose one, and the choice is yours. So I'll show you what the options are. Now, if you finish early and you'd like to go on to work on another symbol for your class, you can feel free to do so. So here are the 3 options. One is you can design a class mascot. Another is you could design a class flag. Or another is you could design a class song or even a poem. Because after all, songs are really just poems put to music. Okay, if you choose option 1, creating a class mascot, this is what the activity sheet will look like that you choose. Let's read the directions together. It says, decide on a class mascot or an animal or figure to represent your class. Then tell why you chose this as your class mascot. Now, you could choose Rashid, since he's already a class mascot. But then, if you do that, make sure to tell why he makes a good mascot. So think about lions and what's special about them. Well, lions, let's say, they're king of the jungle. They're brave, they're fierce, they're strong. Right? But it doesn't have to be a lion. Your class mascot could be a different animal or a different figure. So think about what you would like as your class mascot if you're choosing option 1. Now for option 2, you can design your own class flag. Let's read the directions for this one. The directions say, draw your own class flag using symbols to represent your class. Then explain why you chose each symbol. So if you draw a heart, maybe you would write, I chose a heart because, let's say, because I love my class. Right? And if you chose books, you might write, I chose a book because our class is learning how to read. Okay, so for every symbol that you draw, or for at least for 3 symbols that you draw, you want to explain why you chose those symbols for your flag. Now you can draw more than 3 symbols, but you have to explain why you chose 3 of them. Last but not least, your third option, your third choice is to come up with a song or a poem. So the directions say write a short song or poem to represent your class. Then draw a picture to go with it. So there's a space below where you can draw a picture. But here on these lines, you'll write the lyrics or the words to your song or your poem if you choose option 3. Now, all 3 of these options can be found in your Google Classroom if you are learning from home. If you're learning from school, your teacher will give them to you. When you work on any of these options, I want you to make sure that you're really doing your best work. So take your time, draw with a pencil first, or write with a pencil, and then once you're done drawing, you can go back and you can color in. You want to really take your time and make this as beautiful as you can, because this represents your class. And how special is that? Whether your class is in school or you're learning remotely from home, you want to really take pride in creating a symbol that represents your class. Thank you all for learning with me today. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Good luck making your symbols. I can't wait to see how they come out.